Hi, I am Betty and this is David, and we want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. As we are getting ready for this wonderfully fun holiday, most of us have quite a lot of questions in our mind. Do we have the right people coming? Do we have the right dishes? Do we have the right desserts? Do we have the right wine? Well, we are going to do a little bit of Q&A today to talk about how to alleviate your fears when it comes to picking out wine. And I'm going to let David be the questioner. So David, the microphone is yours.
Okay. Well, Betty, I look forward to the Thanksgiving foods all year long, all of them. And I was wondering, how do you pick the best wines for that experience?
Great question. So I think the most important thing is to pick wines that have quite a bit of acidity, because you have so many dishes on the Thanksgiving table, and acidity is what really makes wine food friendly. This isn't the occasion to bring out your big, bad, aged Cabernet, because it's kind of going to get lost, or it might even overwhelm some of the foods. So on the whites, I recommend Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio. On the reds, I recommend Sangiovese or Chianti, that's kind of the same, which is a really nice acidic red wine, or Pinot Noir, because Pinot just holds up brilliantly to all dishes.
Well, as you know, Pinot Noir is my favorite wine, so I'll look forward to that. So, how would you make sure that you have the right wine for dessert?
Well, the right wine for dessert, that's a great question too. A lot of people just pick out a dessert wine and they plunk it down with their desserts. And the problem is, let's say you're serving a super sweet, rich pecan pie. If you don't serve a wine that is sweeter than that pecan pie, you run the risk of having everything taste bland. So the rule is, whatever you're serving dessert-wise, the wine should be sweeter. I usually recommend port because it's hard to go sweeter than port, and that's such a big, beautiful wine.
I love port.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. And just to throw out a few other things, I recommend, I know that some people say, okay, this wine with this dish and this wine with this dish. I recommend kind of throwing out those controls and letting people have at the wines they want. So my recommendation is pick out your favorite acidic white, your favorite red, your favorite pink, and believe it or not, your favorite sparkling wine. Put those on the table and let everybody choose the wine that they prefer. The great thing about that is you get rid of the stress of, oh my gosh, did I pair that right? And you allow people their preferences. And all four of those wines can hold up to all of the dishes. So I really, once again, wish you a very happy Thanksgiving, and let's say cheers.